Hey guys, welcome back. I'm going to be cleaning the engine bay of my 2005 Ford Focus. Now, before you clean the engine bay, you always want to disconnect the battery first. Go for the negative side and you'll see it says negative there and positive right there. Always disconnect the negative first if you're taking out the battery and then the positive. Then you can just remove the battery. So I'm going to show you all what you need for cleaning your engine bay. Here is everything that you will need. It's not a whole lot. This is the bare minimum that you'll need. You can use other stuff, but this is what I'm going to be using. So the first thing is a nice scrub brush. You can use any type of brush that you can find at your house. Just use it. You're going to need a 10mm just to remove the battery, some soapy water, and some paper towels or microfiber cloth if you have it. Alright, so let's get right into it. So you can see that it's built up a lot of grime right here. So what you want to do first is just take your brush and just wipe as much of that as you can away before we get the soapy water on there, because most of that is just loose dirt that you can just get off with just a little brushing. Just go around the entire engine bay. Everything that you see that has a little dirt, just get in there with your brush and just scrub that away. And I'll show you guys before and after. Alright, so here's an after of just scrubbing down all that loose dirt. As you can see, this is already kind of wet, so it kind of just smeared in. But we got a lot of that loose dirt out, and now we can finally use some soapy water. So basically, what you want to use the soapy water for is just spray. And just spray some soapy water on there. Grab your scrub brush and just scrub away. And now you take some paper towels and wipe it down. Now this would be more ideal with a microfiber cloth because it can actually get all that extra grease off. But look how clean that looks compared to what it looked like before and after. That is looking so good. Alright, now I'm gonna clean clean that side over there, clean this right here, and I'll show you guys how to clean this. Alright guys, so real quick, I went and got a bottle of just normal water so I can spray down the soapy water away. And then I got this little toothbrush to get really in there. Let's get back to it. Guys, this engine bay is looking crispy. Look at that. Just gotta do this side right over here. And then back there. And then the sides right here. On that side and on that side as well. I'll get those leaves off and then we'll do this and then going in for the big money right there. Let's get right into it. Alright guys, look at how good the engine bay is looking so far. It is almost like factory, bro. This is like, look at how clean that is. Oh, this is gonna be very tricky to clean. I also still need to get down there, and then we can finally move on to the engine itself. Let's get that done back there, then we'll move on to that. Let's get it. Alright guys, I am finally done with the sides. As you can see, it looks super clean. Now it's time to move on to the engine. So this is very tricky because you don't want to just go in here and just not know what you're doing and then mess something up and down here. And also down there, it's very hard to get. The best thing to do is just to grab your scrubber and do exactly what you did with everything else. Just try not to mess up. Alright, so right now I'm just using a toothbrush and getting down into those crevices and really just working that grease. And you just want to do that. Use a toothbrush because that will not fit in these slots. I mean, maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't really know. So I'm just using a toothbrush to loosen up that dirt, using soapy water to loosen it, and then using normal water to spray it down and use paper towels to dry it. Yeah, I'll see you guys when this part is done, and then we'll go on to that part. Let's get it. Alright guys, real quick, you do not want water built up like that under here. So you just want to take your paper towels and make sure that water is not there, because that could get into the engine and that could ruin it. So make sure that that water right there gets drained out properly. All right guys, look at that. I just finished up the front here. I like the results. Again, make sure there's no water built up in there. We're good. And now, time to move on to over here. A lot of dirt built up around here. And make sure to clean the cables as well. So this cable right here, clean that. Make sure to clean all these cables right here. And then, move on to this greasy engine. Alright, so guys, basically what I'm doing with this paper towel is I'm taking the bottom side of the toothbrush, I'm just packing it around all these areas just to kind of get all around and make sure that it's completely dry before I start up the car later on. And we see how good this engine bay is. Take the paper towel out. Nice. Now, we're not gonna be able to get it 100% clean, like way down there, because unfortunately that can get down there, but those are like clumps of dirt right there. You see that? So there are parts where you will not be able to clean, like way down there, but just get as much as you can out. Move on from this to over there, and then let's get this side, and then the big part. Let's go. Alright, that's probably as good as I can get that. There's just so much dirt in there. I don't know if I can get all that. But let's move on to the cables. These cables right here. And then get that right there. And then we'll move on to the engine, degrease that. And then we're done. Let's go. Look at that, guys. That is how you clean an engine bay. I do have to wrap it up though, because it is starting to rain a little bit. But holy cow, does that look really good. You guys should go clean your engine bay. This looks so good. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. I don't know when that will be. Probably maybe next week. I don't know what it's going to be either, but that was worth the 3 or 4 hours that I put into it. There are some spots that I missed, like down there. I just don't have the proper tools. Again, this is just with tools that you can get at your house. So if I had like actual like tools, it'd be a lot easier. But the before and after is so good. Go clean your engine bay, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, see ya.